Hey everybody, this is the Esoteric Cross. I make videos about how to gain your personal power while learning ancient secrets, and if that sounds like something that you're into, please hit the like button and subscribe and gain insight from this perspective in the cosmos. In this video, we're going to talk about angels and demons and what they truly are. This video is going to pick up where another video of mine left off, and that video is titled, "The Angels in the Bible Are Not What You Think." If you'd like to watch that video, you can click the top right corner of this screen to watch that. Before we dive deep in today's video, I want to be clear with you all in saying that anything to do with esoteric or occult philosophy has to do with our psyche, the soul, the consciousness. This is the true hidden knowledge. Many people can get lost in the conspiracies, the aliens, the politics, and many other rabbit holes, and I get that. There is so much to unravel, but there is a lot of misinformation out there, and things can get complicated when it comes to occult ideas. The reason I created this channel is to make this information more bite-sized and easier to digest. The bottom line is that this is about consciousness and how we work. The angels in the Bible may not be what you thought they were. A lot of us, when we think of an angel, we think of a person or a ghost-like spirit in the shape of a person with wings and fights the good fight for God. And then there are demons who are like angels, but they fight the bad fight for the devil. This couldn't be further from reality. When we talk about angels in esoteric philosophies, what we're talking about are energetic constructs, intelligences that govern reality. We, humans, are made in the image of our Creator. God is contained in all things, and God contains all things. As above, so below. If all intelligences are a part of God, then all angels are aspects of God's consciousness. These angels are the highest aspects, the exalted aspects. These are higher states of consciousness. And they are connected to you, to me, to us. They are a part of your consciousness. They are a part of your soul. They are a part of your brain. Let's talk about the flip side for a second and talk about the darker aspects of us, the aspects associated with the devil or with demons. We have a part of our brain that is called the reptilian brain. This can be compared to the snake imagery that is associated with Satan or the devil. This is said to have been an ancient part of our brain that we had when our species were reptiles, before we evolved into mammals. We have primal parts of us that are much more animalistic, much more geared towards survival. This is natural, and we wouldn't have been able to survive and evolve without it. But you can take a good look around you and see that many people stay in this lower state of consciousness, reacting, dwelling in fear, greed, and lust. These are ideas that are associated with sin, but they could be considered sort of demonic. And of course, if you're a Christian, this would be the works of the devil. These are the quote-unquote demons that are parts of us. We have different aspects or programs that are representative of an idea, and these could be called demons, each with a different name. These are organized in categories. You call one out and invoke the qualities of that demon. This is how demonology works. It works because these are real aspects of your consciousness, and they are aspects of the divine consciousness. However, this would be more on the lower aspect of the divine consciousness. These would be the most material, the most dense, and the flow of source, the flow of God's light would be very faint into these aspects. And if you look at the brain, the reptilian brain is at the base of the brain. It's on the lower part of the brain, lower aspects of consciousness. This does not mean that they're necessarily completely evil. They do have a purpose and have helped us survive, and will help you survive in a troubling situation. And this is not something that any one of us can get rid of. Now, on the flip side of that, we have an amazing part of our brain called the prefrontal cortex. This is something that other animals lack. And this is what truly, truly makes us human. We are incredibly intelligent beings and we possess great intellect. This is what would be associated with the angels. The angels are a form of high intelligence, and the aspects are not just within the prefrontal cortex. This intelligent energy goes beyond. Each with a different name, with a different program, and a different house of government over intelligence. The angels are a way of organizing higher states of consciousness. I'm going to break down this organization for you. In ceremonial magic, we begin by working with the 4 elements. These are 4 main aspects of our consciousness. We have air, our mental body of consciousness. Water, our emotional body of consciousness. Fire, our spiritual body of consciousness. And earth, our physical body of consciousness. These 4 elements are the basics. And like I said, this is the first thing that you work with. This represents the macrocosmic embodiment of the microcosm. These 4 aspects of us are then broken down and organized into 12 aspects. These are the zodiac signs. These are 12 archetypes that our consciousness can embody. Think of it like this. The sun in astrology is about your main consciousness. It is like your soul. In other languages, I believe the word for sun is soul, S-O-L. This pure consciousness in astrology moves through the 12 houses or the 12 zodiac signs. It wears each sign like a set of clothes, and it expresses a new way of being throughout each sign. The sun in the sky is the Son of God, S-O-N, the Son of God, Jesus Christ, who has 12 disciples. These 12 aspects or 12 archetypes are also the 12 gods and goddesses of Olympus, the 12 months of the year. This is all about the sun, aka consciousness, being dressed up in its aspects. You can think of it like the sun expresses itself to us through the 4 elements, or the 4 seasons. Each one is pretty different from the other, but they all work together to make life possible. The 4 seasons are divided into 12 months, or the 12 zodiac signs that the 12 months were organized around. These 12 signs are the keys to understanding the angels, because these 12 signs are divided further into the 36 angels or 36 deacons of the zodiac. Now, the 36 deacons are actually 36 groups of stars that were used in ancient Egyptian astronomy to divide the 360-degree ecliptic into 36 parts of 10 degrees each. If you are someone who studies astrology, you may see what I'm getting at here. If you take an astrological chart of the sky, you have a 360-degree circle. Each zodiac sign is 30 degrees of the circle, so each decan of the zodiac will be 10 degrees, which makes it so every zodiac sign has 3 deacons. Where am I going with this? The point here is that astrology is a map of the soul. You use a birth chart, for example, to find out more about yourself. This is because you contain these stars within your soul. This is the blueprint of your soul. When you work with a different deacon, you are working with a pivotal aspect of your consciousness and a much larger intelligence that is a governor of this reality. These 36 deacons are then divided into the 72 angels. These are 72 angels that we work with in magic. Of course, each with a different name, associated with a zodiac sign, an element, and with a specific program or purpose. The purpose of all of these 72 angels are to awaken us to the presence of divinity within us, to see them within us. The angels are a link from the all-powerful source to us. Each time you invoke an angel and work with one, you activate that aspect of the divine consciousness within you, realizing more of the potential that you have. It is through the integration of the higher and lower aspects that births the true inner light. It's like the balance of the left and the right brain. the balance of the masculine and the feminine, the balance of the two opposites, the balance of the higher and the lower order. One would not exist without the other. What we do in magic is separate and purify these aspects of our consciousness. We then learn to strengthen these aspects. By doing this, we end up integrating them back together with great strength. There are many paths to doing this, and I've found that high magic is the most direct and quick, at least for me. And it's what makes sense in a Western civilization compared to something like Buddhism, though I definitely borrow some Eastern philosophies. When you start to work with high magic or ceremonial magic, you begin to see a lot of change within yourself and your surroundings. If you're doing this work every day and putting your intention in, then you will see results. A lot of this has to do with moving energy, and when you move the energy with your consciousness, the energy has to move. A result will occur. If you are interested in working with me, I do offer one-on-one coaching on ceremonial magic. I have a coaching program about balancing and working with the 4 elements that is going to be very beneficial to you. Just send me an email about my 4 Corners program. My email is in the description of this video. And if you'd like a tarot reading done by me, I do offer tarot readings on Etsy. The link is in the description. And I hope there was something new that you were able to take away from this video. If so, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more content. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.